Manage the stakeholder engagement. You have identified the stakeholder, you know who is he, what kind of interest and influence he has, what kind of a role he can play, and what is his organization position. Then based on this, based on your analysis, you have created an engagement plan for him. Now engage him. Do whatever is necessary as per the design, as per the plan, so that you can engage him. Results of engagement strategy will be carried out and monitored here. Managing stakeholder requirement means clearing up the misunderstanding, clearing up the miscommunication, do the communication, making sure that there is no noise in between. Whatever you are trying to communicate, it is helping. They are engaged in your project. When a stakeholder is resistant to change, you will need to negotiate with her and understand there is a resistance reason. You need to know. You might need to tailor the communication requirement for him. You might need to tailor the engagement plan for him or her, because these are the people who are important. They are important, high influence and high power, but they are resistant. So you need to look for those resistant stakeholders, so that at least you can keep them at neutral, and at least you are very well prepared in knowing that what they can come up. Never present a problem without presenting a solution. Be proactive with your stakeholder engagement. Help them understanding the project. Remember the PMI triangle. You are no more stuck, or you are no more a technical project manager. You need to do a leadership and a business analysis put together. You have to make sure that you bridge this gap. You have to make sure, because you know your project well, and through the understanding of the requirement and the business analysis, now you understand the business, and that is what is required. You need to know what is happening in your industry. You need to know what is the terminology that the business users are using, and this is what you need to learn so that you can communicate with them. And this is where it comes in. Stakeholder engagement is linked closely to the project communication. Recall the chapter 10. The purpose of the project communication management plan is to get the right message to the right audience at the right time. Stakeholders can have an impact or can be impacted. They may have a negative or positive influence of the project. They may affect stakeholder can be effective negatively or positively. So you have to be clear when you are doing the marriage stakeholder engagement. It is an engagement. You cannot control them. You cannot force them. This is very important. Engaging stakeholder at appropriate stage or the phase of the project is what you are looking at. You want to make sure that you get the right stakeholder at the right time. That is where the S curves come in, that you need to know which stakeholder is important at which point. Managing stakeholder expectation through negotiations and communication, addressing any risk or potential concerns related to the stakeholders. Be proactive. Look for the issues. Read between lines. Look for the implicit requirement. Look for the non-functional requirement. Try to understand the expectation that they have. Clarifying and resolving issues that has been identified is what you will be looking at when you are doing a managing stakeholder engagement. Thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next section.